All right, greetings, folks, and welcome to this special little message video that I will set to public here. Oh, I just tapped the camera. Let's see how bad that... Already off to a great start. A bit of a delay. All right, so the deal is, folks, I, believe it or not, I'm trying my best to upgrade things in the off-season here for this channel. And I think one of the things that is most important is to add a vertical stream element, an additional option in which to watch my channel. I'm a laptop guy. I don't really watch content on my phone unless, very rare. Very rare. So it's never, vertical stream has never really been something that I felt the need to rush to set up. I've seen people's vertical stream setups, at least leading up to the last year, I guess. It didn't look all that great. I don't know why a person can't just turn their phone, but I guess they like to just hold it vertically. So I'm not a phone person. I'm not part of phone culture. I admit it, all right? But I will have to admit that a lot of people are. And I want to be able to provide, again, another option that they might prefer. And right now, this is a vertical stream test. If you're watching this in the normal horizontal way, then that means you're not watching it in the YouTube shorts. YouTube in the studio has given an option to set up a simultaneous vertical and horizontal stream. But the vertical just goes right to your shorts. And if you're live streaming, I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. The one thing that I do know is that there's no cropping or adjustments that you can really make in camera to, set up the vertical a little more pleasing to the eye, where the scoreboard sneaks in there and everything's all nice and, tucked in into a vertical stream. I'm going to have to use some sort of streaming software in order to set that up. I read the YouTube update about the vertical option in the studio here, and they are basically saying it's there right now, but there's still a lot of upgrades to come in terms of being able to customize it. So for now, it just basically cuts the middle third of your horizontal image, and that's your vertical. So I'm not going to be using this in order to, not this particular version of vertical stream. It's not going to be the way for the upcoming season, but I'm just testing some things out. So with this two-stream horizontal and vertical thing, I'm going to do one little stupid little fun thing, and that is, because I don't know when else I would do this, I bought this for the purpose of giving it a try while streaming. But I live over in Thailand, and you folks are probably familiar, or maybe I'm the idiot here because I haven't been back in the States now in over a decade. But I don't think that there is a Snickers strawberry. I can see I'm reversed here, right? Yeah, sorry, it's backwards. But that is a strawberry flavored Snickers that I found in a 7-Eleven this morning. And New Year's Eve is tonight. I'm like, maybe I can enjoy a nice candy bar after the ball drops. But instead, I'm just going to bite into it now because I kind of want a snack. So if you want to know what it's like, a strawberry flavored Snickers bar, well, stay tuned. And let me know if this does exist back in the States. I know overseas, especially this part of the world where I live, a lot of American food products that have different flavors, they test their flavors in places like where I live, like new flavors, sort of, unconventional flavors. Like, for example, Lay's potato chips here, they come in like squid flavor. They come in like tom yum flavor, which is a certain kind of Thai soup here. Very delicious. But yeah, the point is, Or if maybe you've seen some strange articles about KFC offering a sandwich that's like 2 chicken breasts as the bun with like another thing in the like just crazy things. But so I don't know if this is one of those things or not. A strawberry flavored Snickers bar, but I want to know what this tastes like. Is it like a nougat in there? Is it just a overall flavor? What's going on? I don't know, but here we go. I might have taken too big of a bite. Been a while since I've had a candy bar. You got to really chew this thing. Okay. Well, how do I like this? I don't know. I mean, chocolate and strawberries are supposed to kind of go together, right? You know, especially if you got like a hot date or something. But I think I prefer to keep them separate in this particular scenario. It tastes to me like one of those weird tasting chocolates that might have like a cherry or something and you know, like one of those like boxed chocolates that might have some kind of like a cherry nougat in there. I don't really like those either, and this kind of reminds me of something like that. Yeah. I don't know if you can see like right down the center of that thing, but there is like a hole in there right in the middle that I guess is supposed to be like where they inject the strawberry, but I don't see any like oozing out. Let me take one more small bite here. Yeah, I mean, on the package, it looked like there was like a filling, but looking at another bite here, which, sorry, it's not focusing, but we see no signs of, even if it's out of focus, you see no signs of a red-colored anything in there. It looks like a regular Snickers. But you do taste the strawberry. But it kind of tastes artificial, to be honest. That strawberry flavor, it doesn't have that strawberry, like, I don't know, that tanginess or whatever. I don't know what the word. I'm not a food critic. What the hell am I doing? I don't know. I just wanted to try something. I still have half of a candy bar for later tonight. So anyway, that's all I wanted to do. This is a giant waste of time. Maybe I should put a warning on this. Don't watch this unless you just want to see somebody screw around for 10 minutes. But while I have this opportunity, let me let you guys know that it's not official yet because we haven't set up the event yet. But I have contacted Rising Rhino, who does a YouTube channel. If you haven't checked it out, please do. Rising Rhino. He covers play-by-play, focuses on NFL a lot, but also does other sports. But he really loves his NFL, or not just football. I mean, if the NFL season is off, there's Canadian football. He does like European football. He's a football guy, right? Well, this weekend, now going into 2026, the first weekend of 2026, guess what? Me and Rising Rhino are going to collab and get together to call the Steelers versus Ravens game this coming Sunday night. I hope you will tune in. It could be a nice push for my channel to work with Rhino on this. We're gonna, try to help each other out, but he would definitely be doing more of the helping than me. His channel during this past football season is really blowing up, and wouldn't you know it, he has introduced a vertical stream element to his channel. So, and he's telling me the numbers there are starting to really go up. So, yeah, channel news, channel stuff. Just as a general sort of philosophy when it comes to my decision making and how to make this channel better. I really do struggle with with some of the like popular methods of growing your channel. Using AI in particular ways to do things. I don't want to do. There's things I just don't want to do, and I'm going to be stubborn about it. I don't know. I just feel like my audience is more intelligent than that. That it's not like a fancy looking thumbnail or some intro music that's like got BW's on the call, y'all. Like some AI generated song. I can't do that stuff, folks. I don't want to do that stuff. I don't want to participate in that stuff. And, I'm trying to just keep myself out of the AI machine for as long as I can. And, maybe I'm a weirdo about that, but I don't know. I just, I feel comfortable, and maybe I've just got the mind of an old man who loves baseball. I love kind of keeping some things the way they are, and I feel like some forms of technology might be more of a detriment than any real like help or whatever. So I don't know why I'm saying all this. I'm absolutely sober. The New Year's event doesn't get going for about another 6 or 7 hours. Totally sober, okay? But I am all over the place. The point is, I'm trying to navigate through this whole YouTube channel growth thing between doing what I feel comfortable with and not doing the things I'm not comfortable with that might actually be better overall for the channel's growth, but I just don't want to do some of these things. And I guess I'll pay the price for it somehow. I don't know. But I just want to let you guys know, those that are watching this, that have already subscribed to my channel and been watching me call games. You guys have shown so much support, like through like community posts and whatnot. Like your engagement and responses let me know that even though the channel kind of took a step back here in season 2 in terms of growth, I mean, it was still growing, but just, about at half the rate as the first season. I just want to let everybody out there know that you guys are all fantastic. You've all been doing whatever you can to support this channel, and I see it. I see it with, like, the number of likes I'll get on a community post. I go to other play-by-play channels. They'll have a community post up. They've got twice the subscribers, 5 times the subscribers. And they can't get as many likes on those posts as I get with you guys. You guys are really, really, I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like the way I do things, but the ones that do seem to really support what I'm doing. And I just want to say thanks, because we're about to flip this calendar to 2026. It's a really, really important year for this channel to grow better than it did last year. You would hope that the team getting better would help that happen more than anything else. And all I want is for this team to win. If this team wins and I have to trade never calling a game again in order to win a pennant, then I guess I'm taking that trade, because that's really what it's all about. I want to document that moment. But if you're telling me I'm personally responsible for letting it happen sooner rather than later, then I'll gladly just get out of the way. I just want this team to win. I want this team to win so badly, and I want to document the journey and the wait to get there, because if we do get there, folks, oh my, what a moment we're going to have here. It's going to be a hell of a time. All right, I've been talking way too long. I promise you, okay, so I admit, I got some caffeine in me. The sugar rush of half a Snickers bar probably didn't help either, but I'm fine. So Happy New Year to everybody. And come on back Sunday night. Look out for a community post or a thumbnail for Steelers versus Ravens. I'm going to do as much as I can to prep for this in terms of, you know, I don't know every player on the Ravens roster. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I am fully engaged with the Ravens, which is why people who ask me, why don't you do that? I don't think it's right for me to commit to any sport other than one that I'm 100% like locked in on. And I feel like I can only do that with one sport at any given time. For about a decade, it was the Premier League. Now I'm back to my favorite sport, baseball, Major League Baseball. I just want to call Orioles games. I don't mind calling games that aren't Orioles. I might have to give that a try this season just to get some additional streams to try to grow the channel a little better. I hope you guys would be okay with that if I called some non-Orioles games. Obviously, would never do it if there was an Orioles game on. Never, ever, 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 ever. I don't care if the Orioles are in a 2-hour rain delay. I'm going to sit there and call a rain delay before I call another game, okay? So don't worry about that. But if the Orioles aren't playing and there's an interesting game on that could draw a decent audience, I feel like I need to pursue that. I got to figure out ways to make this channel succeed, and it means everything to me. So I hope you'll support whatever I'm trying to do, and if you've got any suggestions, throw them my way. I can't say that I'll automatically adopt whatever those suggestions are, but I'll certainly listen and consider, because I know I don't have all the ideas up here. The more heads involved in this, the better, okay? Wow. I have a very bad problem of just talking for way too long. How long has this already been on? I don't know, but 20 minutes. Okay, so let me get out of here. A 20-minute YouTube vertical short. I don't think it was supposed to work that way. But yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. 2026, Sunday night, Steelers-Ravens. World Baseball Classic starting first week of March. We got spring training, I think February 20th or 19th, perhaps. The Orioles play the Yankees in the first spring training game. There is no broadcast schedule out for that yet. But I would assume that first game is going to get televised, if not by MASN, then by Yes, or even by MLB Network, somebody. Orioles-Yankees, first game for both in the spring training. Division rivals and everything else, it's going to be televised. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume February 19th will be the first 2026 call of a baseball game. I also hope to do more collaborations besides the one coming up this weekend. And again, fingers crossed that we pull that off without a hitch. But if we do, then I plan to try and do more of these things. I'd love to have Rhino on for a baseball stream. He's the football guru. I'm coming on as a guest or a second mic for this call this weekend. I think we're going to trade taking turns. He'll be calling the Steelers when they're on offense, and I'll call the Ravens while they're on offense. That way we'll have our own versions of screaming touchdown or whatever, because clearly I'm rooting for the Ravens in this situation. Rhino really doesn't have a dog in the fight, but he doesn't mind taking on the Steelers corner to make this a little more fun. But yeah, hope you'll come and check it out. All right, have a safe New Year. If you're going out and partying, get into trouble, but just be safe. All right? And recover in time for Sunday night. And then, yeah. I do think there'll be some more gameplay with MLB The Show. I'm actually working on my Twitch account, which has been abandoned for a while. It's under a different name. I'm working on rebranding it. I'm going to have my streams simulcasting on Twitch as well, especially for maybe next offseason when I return back to gaming. I feel like Twitch is where you should be for that sort of thing. And if I'm going to be able to now set up where I'm streaming simultaneously, horizontal and vertical on YouTube, plus Twitch, plus maybe another platform. I got room for one more, I think, without having to reach into my pocket to pay somebody. But yeah, things are happening. All right, I'm working on it. Have a good, happy New Year. Come on back and see me on Sunday. All right, folks. Charm City Chat 2026 is coming. Forget about 2025. All right, things are looking positive. Now, cross your fingers. We add one more starter among the few frontline starters that are available out there. We need one. Personally, I want to trade for Peralta. Okay? That's what I want to do. I don't like these long-term deals for pitchers. They scare me. I know a lot of folks aren't happy with short-term deals, but for pitching, I don't mind them. You know? Go out and get another guy on a short-term deal after this guy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But, all right. Let me get out of here. Happy New Year. This has been the Bird Watcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Take care, folks.